Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Nitrostorm here. Welcome back to RevivedWitch. So, with today's update, not really an update, but with the new day, the 4th of October, we are now in the part 2 of the exclusive limited banners, and this time we're going to be taking a look at Shiroi. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, again, this was a little bit more, plain, but she is a mermaid in a clam underwater, so obviously the background's gonna be full of blue. But yeah, she is a mage, of course, a mercury element. And without further ado, as per usual, when we take a look at these banners and the character reviews, keep in mind that the active skills are at max level at level 5 and the passive is at level 2. So her first skill is called Quenching Rain. It costs 2 order to use, and what it does, it strikes the enemy's front row 3 times, each time dealing magic damage equal to 120% of her own attack, so total multiplier of 360%. And on top of that, for the next 10 seconds, increases 30% of the enemy's damage taken from Quenching Rain, so just this skill alone, stacking up to 3 times. So when you cast this 3 times, the enemy will take 90% more damage from this skill alone and not other skills, just Quenching Rain. Now, her second skill is called Rolling Rain. It costs 4 chaos to use, and it strikes all enemies 3 times, each time dealing magic damage equal to 300% of her own attack, which is a total multiplier of 900% of attack, as well as inflicting all the enemies with water erosion for 30 seconds. And what this does, it reduces magic defense reduces magic defense by 15% of Shiroi's attack, and this stacks up to 3 times with a total of magic defense reduction by 45% of Shiroi's attack. And last but not least, her passive, Pounding Rain. When using Rolling Rain, which is the chaos skill, there is a 40% chance of not consuming energy. Very RNG, but that means you save for chaos and can recast it instantly, whilst increasing her own attack by 30% for 10 seconds. So this attack boost is part of the 40% chance. So if you don't get that 40% chance, not only do you consume energy, you also do not get an attack buff. So just keep that in mind. This is pretty RNG, but the buff itself is very strong. So overall, first impressions, her kit seems pretty good. It has a lot of potential. It's a little bit unfortunate that the debuff here is only to her first skill, but this would allow you to have a lot of room for chaos for someone else to use, assuming they don't have a charge skill, as this is still pretty good, right? But you would want to be spamming Quenching Rain more than Rolling Rain, as in you would use Rolling Rain until you get like the buff here, and then you go back to Quenching Rain, and then you use this every now and then to ensure that the magic defense stacks are still capped out at 3. But yeah, overall her kit seems pretty nice. You could say that our recent mage, maybe has some competition again, but we'd have to wait and see, considering how her kit works and the fact that it has some RNG. Alright, so first impressions are very nice. She has very nice potential, and so if you want to go for her, go for it. That's like not even taking a look at the UE. She seems pretty good. Now let's see if her unique equipment does anything big. So it's called Pearl Shell, and what it does, it increases her own magic damage, not magic damage, it increases her own damage dealt, overall damage dealt by 11%, and ignores a flat 550 magic defense from the enemy. And then when her own HP falls below 50%, the effect of the weapon becomes reducing 11% damage taken, and then converting the damage dealt by using skills into an equal amount of HP. Okay, so the damage dealt bonus will be removed when she goes down below 50% health, and it becomes a damage reduction buff instead. But with the healing from the passive here, perhaps you'll be able to go back above 50% relatively easily, so you'll be getting this damage buff. Well, actually, you also lose the ignore defense, I think, when you go below 50%. Okay, very interesting. So I'm assuming at level 60, we're probably looking at around maybe 15% damage dealt and ignoring maybe 700 magic defense. And then this would be the same number as this one, so probably around 15% damage reduction as well. Okay, so overall she does seem pretty strong, but let's quickly compare her to the most recent mage that we... Oh, actually I don't have Goddess Maya. Not Maya, Goddess right, the Goddess version of I apologies for that. The Goddess version of Dana. There you go, Goddess Dana. But yeah, overall, I do think she is gonna be pretty strong. So if you don't have Goddess Dana, you can try and go for Shiroi. Just probably keep in mind that most of her damage is probably going to come from her first skill, even though the passive is related to her second skill, mainly because of this 90% increased damage taken from quenching rain after you use it 3 times, and then from then onwards it would be 90% damage taken increase. And then we're only going to be using the second skill mainly for utility, but of course for PvP, if you do use her there, she does have a very high multiplier. So overall she has very high multipliers. She doesn't have a lot of damage boost, but she has a lot of increasing enemy damage taken. So it does equal out. It's gonna be another difficult one between Shiroi and Goddess Dana, but they're probably around equal footing maybe. But yeah, you know, in terms of power creep, you know, you could say it's relatively soon, but this is just on paper and would still need testing just to ensure if Shiroi is better or equal to Goddess Dana. But yeah, overall, I think she is a good pull. And with that, we're going to be doing a Yolo multi with the discount summons. And then we'll see what we get here. Once we go through the lag. Okay, wow, blue. That's I haven't seen that in a while. Well, in any case, that's 10 closer to pity. I'll see if I'm gonna pull for her on my free-to-play account. You know, I'll see. But for now, this is the end of this video. If you got any more questions in regards to Shiroi or RevivedWitch in general, do let me know down in the comments below. And if you do want me to make a tier list for all the UR dolls, and maybe the SSRs, but that would be a lot, so maybe just the UR tier list for now, and then I'll add in the SSRs later. Do let me know if you want that as well down in the comments below. It's been your boy Nitrostorm. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Peace.